Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so last week I was in Dallas and I picked up a few products that I thought it would be good to review. I haven't looked around to see anybody else's reviews because I don't like to do that ahead of time. I just kind of want to have my own experience, my own opinions, and then I'll go back and look and see what other people said. So the first product that I'm going to review, I have sunscreen on my face, that's it. I don't have any other makeup on, which is why I look a little scurry right now, but I want to talk to you about a new foundation. So this is from NYX Cosmetics. It is the Total Control Drop Foundation. Now these drop foundations, I remember when Cover FX was the first one to launch it, and I loved theirs. I just thought it was such a cool product and I loved it. And so then of course everybody, well I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of companies out there started doing it. So the NYX one, the color that I bought was 06 Vanilla, and they had a lot of light colors. I could be wrong, because I didn't spend a lot of time analyzing the full range, but to me, it looked as though they didn't have too many dark colors, which is really disappointing, and I'll probably do a video separate about that at some point, but I could be wrong, so I'm just talking to you about my personal experience that I've had with this foundation. First off, I love it. I also bought their brush for it, because I need more brushes. I have a bajillion brushes, but whatever. One more, and I really do like this brush. I think it's pretty nice, but you don't have to buy this brush to use this foundation. I also thought that since I ranted at one point about dropper things and what people do with them, I thought, oh, this will be good for me to show you what you can do with the dropper. Now, I think the point of the dropper was drop a couple of drops on your brush and then use it that way. I've been doing it a little bit differently though. Here's what it says though. With just a few drops, our Total Control Drop Foundation delivers sheer to full coverage in a velvety matte finish. Simply adjust the number of drops you use until the desired level of coverage is achieved. More drops equals more coverage. Thanks. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of this foundation. So this shade is just that much too light for me, just a tiny bit, but I don't care. I know that there are people out there that will err on the side of using a darker foundation to give them more color, but personally that has just never fared well for me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna drop it on the brush, although you can. I'm literally just gonna drop it on my face. But notice that I just drop it on my face, and I'm not taking that dropper and having it actually touch my face. I'm just dropping it on my face and then blending it out. And yes, I'm putting it on my eyes too. I briefly glanced at the ingredients, and part of me was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna hate this, because it has various dimethicone in it, and normally I don't like that. Hey, but what do you know? You gotta be up for trying things sometimes, that even if you think you'll hate it, because this is just a beautiful foundation to me. And it really does set to this like really powdery, velvety finish. Now, if I want more coverage, I could just put more on. But for now, I'm just gonna do that. So you can see, it's just a tad too light for me. But I don't care. A 3 drop, maybe a drop, drop. Yeah, maybe not get that on your mouth. But a little goes a long way. Well, that's fun. That reminded me of being a kid again. My gosh, have you guys seen that one newscaster based out of Cincinnati that does his violently blending? Holy crap, that dude is cracking me up these days. If you haven't seen him, I think his name is like Bob Herzog or something like that. Oh my gosh. Sorry to talk about another thing while I'm doing this, but you just have to know. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you need to go to Facebook and go see him, because holy crap is he super entertaining. and I'm all about somebody entertaining me. I mean, I entertain myself, but you know. Okay, so you can see pretty coverage. Maybe I want just a tiny bit more coverage right there. Basically where I have most of my hyperpigmentation, which I'm working on, and it's slowly but surely getting better. Two little horns. Okay, so anyways, I just kind of stipple this in, beat it in a little bit. And it really is so pretty. And I found that it's pretty long wearing, doesn't make me look like a grease ball, although that's just naturally gonna happen to me by the end of the day. Most of the time. I got a big ass forehead, so most of the time by the end of the day it's a little shiny, which doesn't bother me in the least. I don't care. But anyways, there's really pretty. Maybe I'll put another drop here. Now, well, that would help if I don't drop it on my dang shirt. I just knew that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, I know it. That's good. Why get mad about things like that, though? There's my life lesson for you in this. Don't get mad over stupid stuff like that. I mean, even if you ruin a shirt, it's not the end of the world. That looks bad, but I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. This sweater kind of drives me bonkers anyways. It bunches up weird. So my favorite foundation that I love is, you've seen it in several videos, it's the Laura Mercier Loose Mineral Powder. And I still love that one, and I'm just trying to use less because, you know, since they're discontinuing it and all, if they ever do, I don't know. I don't know what the story on that is, but I'm just trying to use a lot less and conserve it. Conserve? Yeah, that's the right word. Vocabulary. So I just dust a little bit of it on top. I like the long wearing aspect of the mineral ones, and it gives a teeny bit more coverage, which is not going to be for everyone, and that's totally fine. You can use a lot less drops than what I did too on that product. That's, you know, I love when companies out there are like, this is customizable, and the whole thing cracks me up. I'm like, yeah, that's marketing, because let's be honest, it's all customizable. Just use less if you want less of anything. I understand that not every foundation out there is necessarily buildable, but you know, a lot of them are. Okay, so ta-da! Looks really pretty. I'm a big fan. I mean, not of my ghost face, but I'll put a little bit of bronzer on and blush and stuff, but I'm gonna do that video separate because I'm gonna eat a couple gummy bears because they're sitting in front of me and they're staring at me. Eat me. So I'm gonna do that because who doesn't love a little gummy bear in their life? Okay, so stay tuned. I'll do the rest in the next video. Or, ta-da, here you go. Take care. Leave me some comments because I freaking love it when you guys do that. Bye.